Hello guys, good evening guys. By my time it's 6:15 p.m. We are going to do pre-market top-down analysis for the week. We know that the market will be open tomorrow, which is Monday. So we are going to do our analysis before tomorrow. Stay tuned guys. And before we proceed, please just hit the subscribe button. Just subscribe, support my channel so we grow together. Right? Okay, so we are starting from the daily time frame. This is how the daily time frame looks like. Now we know that for a long time the market has been bullish. See the higher highs and higher lows, and it has approached this period of little consolidation. So this angle is very confusing for some newbie traders. If you are not very careful, you you placing wrong trades and the rest. So but we know that overall from the daily is still bullish. It's not bearish, totally bearish yet. Now if we mark this is a downward resistance that has been created by the market. When the price got to this level, you see that he retraced, right? Got there, he retraced, got there again, and it also retraced. And this is the third retracement. When it did not reach this level, it also retraced. Now look at this place. This is another significant level that has been created. Now when the market came down to this level, it retraced. Alright, just watch. Sorry about that. Okay, sorry about that. So we see these three touches and the market reversed. Now let's take from here. See this high and see this higher low. Now the market made this higher high, came down to this level, retested it, made a lower high, or we can call it an equal high. It's a lower high. Now came down here. Now we see that it gave us a lower low. Now once it does like this, we know that it is supposed to come back to this high. So now we see that the market now came up here again, came here, give us a higher low, now give us a higher high, and then came back again to this level where we have this first higher high, this first high, and it is currently retracing back. So it is either from here it comes back, retest this support level and go back, or as it is going, it will not come back, it will create another high, come and retest and finally work. So that's it. Or if it comes down, come and retest again around this level, come and retest this high again, we retest this high, this one, we retest this high, and it still holds it will come down drastically, right? So that's for the daily time frame, but that's not what we are focused on now. We just marked out our levels from the daily time frame as we have seen it, and from the daily time frame it still looks bullish. At least there will be a spike to this level, there will be a spike to this level, right? So having marked out our point of interest, we know that the market has retraced from this support level. Now we have to go back now to the 4-hour time frame. Now from the 4-hour time frame, we see this support that was created. Now sorry guys, from the 4-hour time frame we see the support that was created. Now we see that the market is trying to come back to this level, mark out this zone. If at all we are going to sell, from this zone. So the market is gradually coming to this zone up here. So if you cannot wait for this zone, the best thing to do, we see now here that this minor trend that was formed. You can draw a trend line like this. Now we have this movement, this one, this touch to this one, and see where it broke, retested, came down to this level. Now you see that it has not been able to break below this level. If you come here, you will see that there is another trend that has been formed, a minor trend. So we see this resistance that was broken, this resistance. So probably the market from the 4-hour time frame, it can consolidate down, can come down from here to this level and aim this place. That's what might happen. Or if it does not do like that, what is going to happen is from here it will go, come, make an equal high, break the trend line, consolidate, and finally aim down. That's another thing that might happen if it does not go up, but I don't think that's what is going to happen. But mind you, we still have another resistance here, is another resistance, but most definitely this one is going to break. It's going to break. So what we have to do is to wait for price reaction at this level. If it obeys this trend line, then we are going to take our buy from here and target first this level and secondly this level. But that's for the 4-hour time frame. We have gotten what we want to get from there. Now we go to the 1-hour time frame. Now we see that from the 1-hour time frame, the market has created something like an M pattern formation here, and it is respecting it, right? So just like I said, you see price going down back to this trend line, and we see this trend that was formed here. See higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, and this spike. So most probably the price market is coming back down to retest this resistance that was broken, right? But we are not going to enter it. We are going to wait and see what is going to happen. We also see, if we go back to the 30-minute time frame, we are going to get a clearer picture, right? Now there's a high probability that this market will come, because it is currently consolidating. It's consolidating. There's a high probability that the market will come here, make an equal high, come back to retest this zone before it goes up, right? So if at all we are going to buy, we have to wait for these confirmations, right? So now this place is another zone for us. So you can take your buy from here. So this is one place to look out for, and this is one place to look out for. These two places. That's what is going to happen. Then, but that's not all. Let's go to 15 minutes time frame, because that's where we are going to see clear entry. But most definitely from here we will have at least a reversal of about 700 pips, right? Stop loss will be 190. The market definitely can get up to 400 pips from here, but the best thing is to look for a high probability setup, right? So if we go to the 15 minutes time frame, it's just the same thing. Right? Now one major place is here. Now we see that this place can bring it to this level, because definitely this is one good place to buy. So the market can come down to this level, retrace about 300 pips if you are not patient enough to wait for this level, right? So that's what might probably happen, but know that overall we we might still have a bullish movement come next week. We might still have a bullish movement, right? So just be patient. Now we see this consolidation is still very high. There is no clear movement, no clear direction in the market now. See this point of consolidation. Let's use the 30 minutes time frame. The market has just been consolidating around this region, right? Yes. So if it breaks below, if the market breaks below, comes there and cannot go back, know that it is coming down, or it will come and retest this level and go back, spike up. That's what can happen. So remember that we are not sure, so we have to wait for confirmation. But we know that in an uptrend, after a consolidation, the breakout is always up. So the market can still consolidate and still spike up. Once it breaks above this rectangle, retest again, we know that it is going. So guys, that's the analysis. We just have to watch out for these levels. We can set our rectangular tool here. Watch out for this level, and also watch out for this level. These are potential buy zones that will give you good risk to reward ratio coming week, right? So that's the best. These are the best setups we can get for this week. Just be patient, wait for this level, and wait for price action at this level. Currently here, the market is consolidating. You can say you want to take a sell, but taking a sell is very risky at this point. Already we see an M pattern here. It's a very short sell, and it's going to you can wait for retracement at this level, target here, right? Your stop loss will be above. So this is another good setup you can take, but it is very risky. Why? Because the market is consolidating, so it can come here, reverse, and hit your stop loss. So the best thing is to wait for confirmation. But if you come from the 5 minutes time to the 5 minute time frame, we already see that the market has already tested this M pattern, and it is aiming down. And if we draw our trend line from here to here, we see that this minor trend has been broken, right? Has been broken and has been retested, so it is coming down, but it is still high risk, right? So the best thing we have to do now is to wait for price reaction at this level from the 1 hour time frame. You can see it. Wait for price reaction at this level. Let this one be here for price reaction at this level, around this zone. Remember that there are zones. It's not a particular point that the market can invest. So that's it. for the analysis. That's it. So it's pretty simple. It's pretty simple. That's it. So be very careful. Mondays are very dangerous to trade. So you can choose not to trade tomorrow for the market to do all it has to do. But if we check, we will see that most likely there will be a retest at this level or this level before we see a spike up. So look for a sell around this level, target at least 200 pips down, then this is our buying to the upside. So please like my videos, subscribe, and wait for more content.